Good night, teacher Hugo. We are group 15, representing the company GlobalBiz. We are going to expose the final results of the simulation. Next.
Good night, teacher. My name is Raul Abregú, and I am going to show the agenda to be carried out. In the agenda, we have in the first point to describe the strategy used in the simulator. At the point 2, we observe the sales. In the third point, we will describe our OKR. In the fourth point, we will see our real market share. In the fifth point, we describe the return of assets, return of sales, return of equity, and its evolution from 2020 to 2025. In the sixth point, we will see our conclusion, recommendation, and the meta-cognition of our decisions. Okay, according to our strategic plan, we really on cost leadership, loyalty, and segmentation. As can be seen in the revenues, we divide them into current customers and new customers. With respect to current customers, we really on loyalty with the increase in promotion for consumption. For new clients, we focus on the segment prioritization advertising campaigns toward young people. On the other point, in terms of cost, we consider maintaining of cost leadership strategy, which will be generated with the implementation of new factories to reduce the unit cost.
Okay, good morning, teacher. My name is Felix Irigoin. I'm going to talk about describe the evolution of our strategy. First point is our market share start with 14% in 2020, but in the last period, 2025, we finished with 22%. The percentage increased as we invest in advertising to improve customer perception of the brand. In second point, we have the number of factories in the last period increased to 6 as product demand grew and we entered 3 new markets. And the last point, we have improving brand equity was a great benefit for increasing sales and being able to compete in other markets.
Okay, David Cornejo who's talking. Well, now I'm gonna make a comparison between the real and the budget of sales of goods sold, profits, and loss per year. As you can see, during the 5 years we managed the organization, we increased the sales from 8 millions to 27 millions, which is most of the years we increased 20% in the sales. Next, please. About the budget, the first year we didn't have a projection because we took the management of organization since 2021. Well, since that we make a projection. In the first year, we managed to project over 10 millions. The last year, the 2025, we made a projection to reach the 26 millions on sales. The next one. Next. Well, description of the evolution of our OKRs, which are the objectives and key results from 2020 to 2025. Basically, it was divided in 5 objectives, which are the increased unit sales in 20% per year, the increase of the income in 15% per year, the expansion to new markets each year, the investment in technology to increase 1 point annually, and the increasement of the brand value in 5% per year. And the first objective was to increase the unit sales in 20% per year, which most of the years we reached because we managed to increase each year from 6.5 millions to the last year, which was 16.5 millions. During those years, we have increasement of 28%, 37%, 16.7%. The 2024 was a positive increasement of 3%, which was the lowest one. After that, we have the decreasement of 29%. Next. After that, we have the increasement of the income in 15% per year. During the 5 years, we reached that objective, but the 2024, basically the 2024, we didn't reach those objectives because we managed to open new plant producers. So that was the reason we have a low increasement in those objectives. The income in 2020 was almost 8 millions, and we managed to increase the income to 27 millions. During those years, the increasement was from 38% to 28%. And the lowest year of decreasement was, as I said, 6% in 2024. And the third objective was to expand to a new market each year, which we reached because we expanded to the whole market we had to expand, because we expanded to all the countries we could have. And the other objective was to invest more in industrial technology to increase 1 point annually. As you can see, we have increased each year 1 point. So we achieved that objective. The last one was to increase the brand value in 5% per year. As you can see, not all the years we reach the objective, because most of them we have a neutral percent and a negative percent, but only 2 years we managed to increase the brand value, which was 2023 and 2024. Possibly it was because we opened more plant manufacturers, which increased our brand value in 67% the year 2024. Next.
My name is Victor Zamudio, and we have compared the profit and loss of the losses with the actual income, expensive, and net profit from the year 2020 compared and 2025. In the year 2020, have income of the 7,900,000. In the expensive, a total of 4,500,000. And in the net profit was obtained 34,075. As opposed to the year 2025, which had a significant income of 27,000 7,006,000. Expenses are 12 million, as net profit, the highest of all years in the GlobalBiz company, is 7,200,000. Next, please. And compare ROA, ROS, ROE in real evolution 2020 and 2025. In ROA, in the first graph, we see the return of Ocsas in the first year with 0.18%. In the last period, highest index was obtained with a growth 16.75%. ROE in the second graph, see the return of equity in the first year with 0.24%. In the last period, there was the highest rate with 24.55%. In ROS, in the third table, we see the return of sales in the first year 0.51%, and in the last period the highest index can be observed with significant growth of 43.55%. Next, please.
Well, now I describe the market share evolution from 2020 to 2025. In the first year, we have the awards percent in GlobalBiz, that is with 30%. Then in 2021, we have the 16%, but in 2020, the percent increased 10%. At this moment, we have 1950%. In 2023, we have one of the best percents in the company with 21.80%. And in 2024, we have 20%. This percent decrease, but in 2025 we finish with the best percent in the company with 22.70%. Next.
Conclusions. During the 5 decisions, global market company has entered each of the competitive market, achieving a positions in seven markets, having higher sales in the countries of Spain, Italy, and France, covering of demands of consumers under policy of price, discount, and promotion of the each market that was entered. Among the products manufacturing, the one that has sold the most is soft drinks, with the main point of commercialization being la gran superficie, segmented towards young people. This result is aligned with the segmentation strategy. Young people door a high advertising impact, for which it was necessary to hire and invest in celebrities, which allowed us to reinforce the presence of the brand in the different countries.
The cost leadership strategy added to the unit sold and the income in each decision allow us to acquire 6 manufacturing plants in the countries of Spain, Morocco, and Mexico, which benefit us in the reduction of manufacturing, logistics, transportation, and other costs, offering good products at low cost. During the 5 decision-making processes, we have maintained a wide range of products and a constant innovation of the same, which has allowed us to have a greater supply and quality of the product, thus being more competitive in the market reflected in sales. Robin?
Next, please. Robin.
My name is Robin Leiva. Conclusion.
Recommendations.
Five decision global market company has there if
Recommendations. It is recommended to have invest from the beginning in star characters only in established markets and not in the new ones, because the use of such characters help us to build trust and consumer loyalty in a market where it is already established. Robin? The second one. Likewise, opening a factory close to a target market alleviates logistics, costs, and positions that the brand more within the market. Therefore, it is recommended that this decision be taken into account in order to reduce future expenses. It is recommended to invest more in industrial technology in order to reduce the product failures and produce higher quality products.
Robin?
Robin.
Metacognition. In order to enter a new market, we must carry out an analysis of the market. Now it tests for preferences, population size, market segmentation, and other data, which allow us to be certain that our products will
strategy
have a good
differentiation, for which the midwich is valued products, establish a star products, expanding the range amount of differentiation, will for no reasons enter the price war, because that could only cause extinction the competitive companies.
Thank you.